What is up, guys? This is Pinzo back with another video today, and what I have for you guys is some Overprime. We are getting some Overprime gameplay out. I have played like 2 matches before this. The game is the game is fine. The gameplay is not really my issue. I made a video about this, okay, so I'm not going to go into depth, but made a video yesterday. You guys can go check it out. Just talking about the monetization of the game. And they did fix some of that. They basically reduced all the costs by 30%. Okay, so they are working on it. I'm not really going to go into a lot of that today. You know, I made a video yesterday. Sorry, my hands are really cold. Made a video yesterday, so I was mostly just talking about the, you know, the kind of predatory monetization scheme that this game has. Because that's what I would call it. And people, they're backtracking now because of, you know, the backlash that they got for it. I'm curious what happens. Obviously, Overprime got a lot of players last night. I'm curious how many of those people come back, like, throughout the next week. Like, you can't really look at a game through 1 week at its player count and get a huge basis off of it. So I'm curious how many of those players come back. The game itself feels fairly fluid. Let me check what settings, display settings I'm on. Graphics. I'm on the highest settings. The game looks fuzzy to me. I don't know if that's just me though. I don't know if everyone else sees that too. The game just looks like I don't have another way to explain it. Like it just looks fuzzy. But other than that, I don't like the gameplay itself. I don't like hit scan autos. Execution on creeps is whatever. It doesn't really affect anything other than cannon creeps. But I know a lot of people didn't like that in old Paragon, so there is that. This guy's playing Revenant mid. They released some balanced stuff. That's why I'm playing Fey. Is because Fey got buffed quite a bit, actually. So we're going to try her out. And see how this goes. They buffed her E. It's still a lock-on, but it does AoE damage where it lands. So I'm curious if that makes her any good. It still refunds the mana on hitting a hero, or like 75% of it. So it's a very good poke tool. I'm probably gonna, because it does the AoE damage now, probably worth it to max this first, honestly. It's probably worth it to max the E. See, like the cannon creep with execution, like you'll never miss a cannon creep. I don't mind how fast creeps are to kill in this game. Just because they want it to be a faster paced game, so I don't mind creeps being easy to kill. I don't know if execution's the right way, but we'll see. So we see our Kalari fighting a Kai. You should have run towards me instead of away from me. That's all right. In this game, Fey's Q is not instant damage. It is still tick damage as long as they sit in it. So just keep that in mind. It also gives you movement speed. It's like a little carpet. Guy is like, he can fight me, but I kind of think I win this. Your E doing like good damage to creeps now that it hits multiple is actually really good for clear. They did release some balanced stuff for this game, and some of it is good. I will say, for the most part, the hero balance I think is pretty good. Like, they're nerfing the right heroes, and I think they're buffing the right heroes. My main issue is some of the items that they buffed are the wrong items. They buffed all the percent penetration items in the game up by 10%. So you can see this item. This is the only percent pen magical item in the game. 50% pen on one item. So you're nullifying half of someone's defense on one item. It's because tanks were really strong last test, and they nerfed the good tank items. I really don't think they needed to nerf or I don't think they needed to buff the pen items while they were nerfing the good tank items. But here we are. I think they over buffed those items. I think that item is actually just crazy. You can kill this guy. Why did my right click get stuck on a ledge up there? Got him. Pick a creep on my way out. We have a Kai here. He can't really do anything. I have an ult, so I'm not really scared. I'm gonna try and hang around and make sure my team doesn't die, but I just need to get back to mid and farm. So rotations in this game are really fast. You can just fight all the time. That's like, the game is balanced. They literally actually made it easier to fight. They said in the patch notes that something they wanted to do was make there more fighting in the game, which I don't know if it needed that because it was already just fighting, but that is something they said they wanted to do. So this guy does some damage to me. With Fey, maxing your E in this game's not bad either, because your other two abilities scale off of your power so much that the poke you get is just better. We're gonna blink away there. Probably didn't need to. I got a little aggro on him, but we are good to go. We'll see how this goes. Again, you can kind of just rotate across the map. I'm not doing a great job about it. I should just live in duo lane, honestly. Clear wave, go to duo, clear wave, go to duo. But we've got a Kalari coming up. He ulted. That was so sad. He ulted right when my ult came down. So we don't have an ult, but it's fine. I can kind of just keep rotating and being annoying. And again, this is kind of one of the big things is this rotation to this lane took me like 8 seconds. Okay, my Revenant ulted. I'm just gonna save this guy. I was gonna go try and kill and steal that kill, but should get that. There you go. And I'm gonna be back to mid, and I'm gonna have missed like 2 creeps after that full rotation. So this is kind of some of the part of the game that I don't like so much, is that it's literally just always better to live somewhere that's not your lane.
The enemy tower is under attack.
And this isn't even bad. When you see 5 stacks doing this kind of stuff, you know, it's like I've seen games ended at 12 minutes. You know, I had a game end where we were all solo queuing, and I had a game end at 15 minutes. You know, like kill core, not a surrender, kill core at 15. So that kind of stuff just to me is a little whack. Just seems a little oddly paced if you're making a MOBA. We're gonna rotate here. I don't have my ultimate. They know I'm coming, I think. Just trying to focus this guy. Again, my E is confirmed damage. My E is a lock-on, by the way. I don't have to aim that. It's just a straight-up lock-on. And we're going to get back to mid, and we missed. Looks like we're going to miss most of a wave on that one. But for a kill and an assist, that is fine.
The enemy tower is under attack.
And how much gold do we have? a good amount. We're gonna back, grab our items, and keep going here. Grab these. I'm gonna go. This is so strong. I'm gonna go straight into this. This is such a good item. 50% nullified defense, 50% penetration is crazy. And then I'll grab some flat pen. Like, can I see how much defense I have? I have 40 magical defense. So that's worth 20 flat pen right now, which is nuts. And then I will grab an item that'll give me 15 flat pen. And then I will be good to go. Again, my 2 tick abilities actually clear waves really easily on their own, so I don't need to level them up. Like, they kind of just do it. I don't need to max them. I can max my E, which is more easily confirmed damage, and on a much shorter cooldown.
The enemy tower is under attack.
I'm assuming that guy left. He didn't make this full rotation either, which is kind of odd. There he is. I kind of just outboxed this guy, yeah. I was gonna say, he actually kind of just dies here. My howitser's here. Don't know why that guy stepped up. My right click slows in this game, so I was just waiting for him to see if this Kai would go on my Revenant, and I was gonna slow him off. And again, we're gonna be back to mid. We missed a whole wave that time, to be fair, because we stuck around and farmed a little in the left lane. But, you know, their Revenant missed that whole wave too, because he was over there. So we're really not missing anything. The rotations in this game are very, very quick. That E being AoE is actually crazy. You can see how much gold I have. Like, you get a lot of gold for assists and kills in this game. I only need another little bit to get my full 50% pen. The tier 2 here only gives 10%, which I think is a fairly reasonable number. Yeah, your Q also gives you movement speed in this game, so like using it and then running away on it, it kind of works like Hebo's Carpet if you play Smite. Don't forget about travel mode. I think that guy is going over there. I'm going to ping this. Don't know what this guy's doing. Except blinking away. That's fine. That is another thing. I know a lot of people are like complaining about the blink that everyone gets in Predecessor. Everyone except the jungler gets a blink in this game, you know? Like, that's everyone gets a blink.
The enemy tower is under
He's trying to zone me off of the wave, but he's also not on the wave, so. He was also not on this wave, you know. I don't really care. If he's missing it, like, I'm ahead. If he's missing it, that's bad for him. I think I could full combo him right now, actually. Where did my Aegis go? Where did my Aegis go? My Aegis literally disappeared. I E'd him and it locked on and it disappeared. We've got our full percent pen here, so we've got 50% pen. It's kind of crazy. We should be able to just shred everyone. I mean, we're up 10-4 already, so that's already a big bonus here, but we should kind of just be able to shred a lot of these guys. Don't know why he stepped up. They also, yeah, so they lowered all the mana costs. Well, like most of the mana costs in this game, so that you could fight more early. Which I don't really know why. These guys running from me? So they lowered the mana cost so you could fight more, which I think is fine if that's what they want you to do. I just thought there was already plenty of fighting. You know, the mana costs were something you kind of had to gauge in order to, like, keep fighting. You just had to, you know, be more aware of your mana. And so they kind of took that away. So we'll see exactly where they go with all of this. I'm gonna ping this. We need to do mini prime. This baby prime is literally better than big prime. Nice. Just gonna ping this some more. My dual lane's here. My dual lane rotated to this, which is good. I'm kind of surprised, but it's good. We should just do this. Like, these guys don't matter in right. We should just kill this. Let's see just how little mana I'm using. Looks like their Kai's gonna go for that spirit again. We know he tried to solo it once and kind of missed, just because I showed up, but there's the dash. And now we should be able to, we should probably, oh, she went portal. She died. She took portal and died. I have an ult. Oh. Okay, well, he killed the Kai. It kind of stinks because our Kalari is the one that had the baby prime. So as long as she drops it somewhere when she respawns, then we'll be fine. You don't lose it on death, I believe. You didn't in the last test. I'm gonna see if I can kill this. Yeah, Howie's here too. If we can kill this before, then we can run it down mid. Do not have a lot of health, so I do need to be a little bit careful. Nice. We should be able to get an inhib here. I do still have my ult, so I'm gonna ult this guy off of me. Movement speed away. Kai goes down. It looks like that inhib, we got close. They just killed it. They killed it just in time. So now I'm going to go into, let's see, where is magical pen? I'm gonna go into cultist's bow. Item is just, like, I just think it's very good. I don't want that. I want power. I just think this item is good. It gives more flat pen, you know, that kind of thing. So we're gonna go into this. I don't, you know, I'm obviously, you know, this is like my third match. I have no idea if this is, you know, a good build. I don't see how this is a bad build, but yeah, that slow is pretty strong. Not a lot they're gonna do about that one. I mean, other than not push up, but okay, so we got Prime Spirit. We should be able to get this mid inhib now. I'm gonna push this because it's low. Otherwise, I would not. Dude, I just like half hit him with one ability right there, and it was a lock-on ability. I can't go through that, bro. That's another thing. The fog walls that you can't walk through on this map are actually kind of ridiculous. The fact that I just straight up can't walk through enemy fog walls like that is dumb. I just think that's dumb. I don't really have a better way to say it. I tried to push that inhib. 5 people showed up. You know, I'm not going to do anything against 5. So we will see what else we can get done. We have our flat pen online now. So right now I have 50% pen and 15 flat pen. So I have 47 magic defense. So my percent pen would take about 23 of that away. Leave me with 24. 15 more off of that leaves me with 9 defense after that. So we will see how that is, because it seems really good. We're gonna go Fruit of Greed here. I'm just gonna commit to this pen build, because why not? So this is going to give us a little 8 more flat pen, but it's also going to reduce enemy magical protections when they're near us. So it's kind of like having 15% more percent pen. You can see how hard we hit the Sevarog. I don't know if he's building tanky or if he just has health, but I mean, you can see how hard I hit that guy. Nice ult from my Decker. He's not going to get into sprint mode. Just going to toss that down there. Yeah, you can see, I mean, my ult hits really hard in this game. Like, for a setup ultimate, it hits really hard. Should be able to get this inhib. Yeah. I'm trying to throw out my abilities to clear the wave, and the Kai taking a tick of them is going to make me get targeted, which is whatever. We can probably get right, honestly. Because we have minions pushed up here, I'm going to say push right. Oh, she wants Prime. I don't know, dude. It's Big Prime now. If it was Mini Prime again, I would say yeah, but it's Big Prime. Look, dude, I'm literally faster than him. I kill this guy too. Watch this. he doesn't really outbox me there, to be honest. Because I have my Kalari here, I might go for this ambush. I have my ult in 10 seconds. If I can make him wait that long. Oh, she backed. You can see how fast I get on that carpet. I'm gonna go for the portal here. And we're free. Portals are bad. I don't know exactly who's not in agreement on that, but the portals are not a great mechanic. I'm gonna sell my blink here just because it's on cooldown, and it's gonna be a while before I can use it anyway. We're just gonna get rid of it. I don't think it's like, you don't see anyone else upgrading this starter item. I don't think it's really worth it. It doesn't, like, the stats it gives you isn't great. It puts your blink on a lower cooldown, which that actually is pretty useful. But the stats it gives you aren't great. Okay, I have an ult here, which could be big. That's Revenant ults. Nice. Revenant trying to track that guy down. Doesn't quite find him. Yeah, I don't think my ult should half hit people and be like a pull. Obviously, it doesn't really stun in this game. It really just pulls. It doesn't really have like a extended stun on it. It's pretty much just the pull. But I really don't think it should half hit people. Kind of dead. I don't know. I don't think the two of us do this, but when our Kalari gets here... Whoa, did I just get stuck on a ward? What the hell? That was new. This thing not attacking? What? Was it just straight up actually not attacking anyone? Okay, so this is not too bad. We obviously have 4 people here, but that was not too bad to do. You can see it does still do damage to the enemy core and the base. I believe it doesn't do damage to heroes anymore. I believe that's what I've been told. I'm honestly not sure if that's true. That's what I've been told. I'm going to go... What I need is some cooldown reduction. So... that's what we're going to look for. And magical cooldown reduction. There we go. We'll just go into this. I can get 5% on it right now. So the prime still does damage to towers. You can see both of these inhibs took some damage. This one is about to respawn. I'm gonna see if I can get to this fight. I've got my ultimate. And there's 4 people grouped up. Come on, boys. Group up. Group them up. Group them up. Just gonna keep slowing my feet. Okay. I got really greedy. So did this guy. Okay, that's game. We just wiped them and their core is open. They got really greedy after me right there. So that's game. 27 minutes. I think that the pace of the game, it maybe feels a little faster, but I'm also not playing against good players, right? Like this is 33-18, you know. That's not like an even game or anything. So I'm curious if even games would go a little bit longer or if they would be a little shorter even. I really have no idea. I just am not sure. These guys are respawning already. We literally just wiped them. Yeah. They respawned really quickly. Like, I feel like in most cases, obviously that inhib respawning at that moment kind of stinks because, you know, then we have to kill an inhib on our way in. But I think under most cases we should have been able to end right there. Like almost 30 minutes, you full team wipe somebody, and you have their core at 50% HP or 30% HP. I feel like you should probably win. So the fact that they're able to defend even with only 2 of us up, seems a little like that's a little crazy. I am huge. Like I'm 12-2. My build is coming online. The other thing you don't have in this game is a ward or a potion slot. So you can see I had to sell my health potions to be able to get my last item. I don't have any wards. I can't hold wards right now. So that's also something to think about, is that late game, you know, vision control. Do you sell an item to get vision? Does your support get it? You know, supports can upgrade their thing. Okay, my support has the attack speed gemstone, but the supports can upgrade theirs, and I think they can place wards with them maybe. So like, you know, like how do you do it late game so that you can still have some vision? Is kind of the question. Damn, bro. Okay, they chunkied on me. They chunked me. I didn't think I was gonna die that fast. The root was good. It just barely caught me at the edge of the range. What is under this guy? Why does he have a little yellow marker? I don't know. I don't know what this is. What is this? Is this an item? Is it that? That's the only yellow thing he has. So we'll see. The gameplay itself, it feels fairly fluid. They did add NA West servers, so I'm on 75 ping instead of 150 ping, and it's definitely helped. It is not perfect, but it has definitely helped. The game itself runs fairly smoothly. Again, the whole thing kind of looks a little blurry. I don't know if that's just me. You know, like I'm on max settings. I have a pretty nice computer. Like, I'm not dropping frames or anything. It just looks kind of blurry. The gameplay itself looks pretty good. It feels pretty good. Like, all things considered. I'm not dropping frames. You know, I'm not stuttering. Like, that kind of stuff. Just gonna push with my team here. Damn, she just got exploded. You can just see how high the damage is right now. I mean, like, I hit him for a third of his health with my ability, but he also hits me for a third of my health with an auto attack. So it's definitely, you know, you could call that balanced. Just gonna speed away from this. I don't want to get Sevarog ulted and die. It's not at the top of my list. My team's kind of spread out. Yeah, retreat's probably a good call. Yeah, we should just group for Prime. I think we kind of win a 5v5. Like, our team fight's pretty good. I'm going to grab my CDR, and this does give me some extra damage. Because I have a slot, I'm going to grab a couple wards. None of my items have actives, but there are still active items in the game. So, like, our Kalari probably has some. Yeah, Spirit's Fang, that's an active item. Okay, a good kill. The announcer is still the same, like it's still the same, it's still slow. Like, it just kind of takes a while for the announcer to say stuff that's already happened. That part's still in the game. That's still an issue. We have a lot of ward vision here, though, so we should be able to just do this. See, my abilities just, like, they're all tick damage, but they do a lot of total damage. So against something like Prime, my objective damage is actually pretty good. You can see we just got 2 inhibs. Just got 2 free inhibs from killing Prime. And their core is down to 1%. So that is a change they made. The Prime no longer can kill the core. You can't end the game with Prime, but it leaves it on 1 HP. So, you know, you just have to walk in. Okay, that hit kind of hard. Got him. And I'm a little bit safe for a second. There's someone right here. Someone gonna just end the backdoor this game right now? Boom. And that should basically be game. Their gadget's alive, but we really don't. The core's at 1%, guys. Is this 1 auto attack? Yeah, so it leaves it at 1 health. It leaves it at 1 health. That's Overprime. Again, the game itself, the gameplay, like that was fairly fun, especially if I was playing like with like a friend or two, and you can literally just run around the map and kill people. It feels fairly fun. I don't think that it's perfect. This end of game screen right here, this is very good. Being able to see your stats, you know, I can see that I did 44k hero damage that game, you know, that kind of stuff. This is a very good screen. I will say that. Their menus, their item shop looks really good, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, that part hasn't really been a secret, right? Like that part hasn't been too much of a secret. But that's Overprime. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know what my posting schedule is going to be like for predecessor versus Overprime. You know, I'll probably do some of each. I'm going to try and keep, you know, kind of a little bit on top of both games. So we will see. But that is all I've got for you guys today. So as always, I've been Pinzo. This video is done, Zo. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.